Yo, what is good, everybody? We're here back with the grass type tier list. It's been a minute. How do we feel about the tier list?
It's grass types. It's not everyone's favorite. I got a couple favorites in here.
Okay.
Not a whole lot. But I want to see what we get into.
Okay.
I'm a little excited for this one. This is probably one of the more prominent types that we've done so far, so I'm excited to get into it.
I'm pretty excited too, and I got my boys here with me. Please introduce yourselves.
It's your boy back again, Tango Black.
And Lucius here, ready to give you guys some good content.
Let's not take any longer to get into it. We got Bulbasaur to start off with, and personally, if it was Gen 1 and I was a Kanto trainer, I'd be choosing Bulbasaur. It's got the grass poison. I'm bodying Brock. I'm bodying Misty. Lieutenant Surge, I resist. I mean, I'm good for the whole game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur, through Bulbasaur through Venusaur, I think they're all A tiers. Venusaur at least an S tier, personally. And then we got Tango on the next.
Bulbasaur. I want to tier them accordingly. Bulbasaur B, Ivysaur A, Venusaur S. That's how I feel. Bulbasaur is cool. Of course, you get Ivysaur really early, and you're not going to keep Ivysaur. You get Ivysaur by the time you get, depending how you play, you'll probably have Ivysaur at Surge or Pass right after Surge. How do you feel?
You kind of slow if you don't have Ivysaur before a Surge. I typically have an Ivysaur because I played the Kanto games with each of the starters. I love them all. I usually have Ivysaur before Misty, typically speaking. Personally, I think B is a good place for Bulbasaur. If you want to frame Bulbasaur in the context of just a really versatile Pokemon that can kind of get you through any situation, I think B is perfect despite it being just a first stage evolution.
I agree with B because grass type is so good early on that there's no one really prepared for it. So B, I think, is a perfect. 'Cause
Yeah.
You got Absorb, you got Absorb, you got Poison Powder, Sleep Powder. You pretty much cover all your bases.
You got everything you need.
Yep.
All right, Bulbasaur B. Ivysaur.
It's just an upgrade, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's immediately going in an A tier. If anybody,
Same thing, but just a little higher.
just a better.
You're just moving up like one tier in the package.
Yeah.
Like you were subscribed to the service already, but you just moved up a tier.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ivysaur, though. Ivysaur's a tank. Giga Drain. I still keep Sleep Powder, 75 accuracy.
I probably keep Poison Powder and Leech Seed just to get rid of the very annoying Pokemon to deal with. So either way, it's a good Pokemon. It's got Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, and Paralysis. So.
Venusaur though.
Venusaur's got Giga Drain, it's got Sludge Bomb, it's got Earthquake, Synthesis. It's pretty much the whole package.
So we can all agree Venusaur S.
Easily.
Easily.
It's easily an S tier.
Mega Venusaur.
It's just
Same thing, but
it's
a little stronger.
It's even got thick fat, which lets it live against those fire and ice types. It's pretty much got no weaknesses besides flying. Let's be real.
And it's a tank.
And it's a tank. It's an excellent Pokemon with Synthesis, Earthquake, Growth. It's got too many options. It's a good ass Pokemon.
Absolutely, I
I know
agree.
this is a lot of people's favorites. I already know. Oddish, how we feeling?
I just kind of ass, bro.
Oddish is pretty
I'm
ass.
being honest.
Yeah, Oddish is nah. I'm not feeling it.
By the time you have an Oddish, you already have an Ivysaur. So why would you
Yes.
trade that spot for an Oddish? That's worse. That's the worst Pokemon.
In my personal opinion, Oddish could be like a. I don't think it's a weed whacker, but it's like a D tier Pokemon.
I'd say it's a D tier.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a D tier.
So everyone agrees Oddish is D tier?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Alright, Oddish D tier.
Oddish is D tier.
You saved yourself.
From the weed whacker.
Gloom. How do we feel?
Gloom.
I like Gloom.
I like Gloom too. Personally, I've watched it in the anime. It came in clutch in the anime, but Gloom, in case you just pick a Bulbous Squirtle, or a Charmander, that's the most accessible grass poison type that you have right after Bulbasaur.
Yep.
I was gonna say the same thing. If you don't pick Bulbasaur, it does the same job. It's a tank. It's a grass poison. Nothing more you can ask for. So I would say Gloom B tier.
B tier? What do you think, Lucius?
So Gloom's not quite on like the Haunter Kadabra level, but when we talk about those middle stages that are effective throughout the whole game, I think Gloom definitely has a spot, or at least a seat at the table.
I'd say at least the early game until... Well, what's after Erica?
Erica is
Sabrina?
Sabrina? Okay.
Sabrina, or yeah,
Because she's a fourth.
Koga or Sabrina,
It's
whichever.
either Koga, which are poison or psychic. And that's where Gloom kind of falls off for me, because if I have a Charizard or a Blastoise, I'm kind of sitting pretty without
Yes.
the Gloom. Because it's either super effective or they resist me now. So I'm going to have to find something else. But I say Gloom sits at a C or B tier, personally.
All right. I'm cool with Gloom B tier. How do y'all feel?
I'm fine with it.
Which one?
B tier.
B tier? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
It's
fine.
majority, so B tier.
All right. Next Pokemon is Vileplume. Lucius, how you feel about Vileplume?
Okay, so Vileplume is a bit cooler, but again, suffers from some of the same problems that Gloom does. I don't put it on an Alakazam or a Gengar level as far as those Kanto third stages go. So, it's effective, but I wouldn't choose it over a Venusaur. So I can't put it in the same tier as a Venusaur.
Vileplume is one of my favorite Pokemon. I say top 20 at least, but Venusaur definitely ranks higher. So I definitely put it in B tier because it's got the strength, it's got the pretty much the same utility. It's just used in a different way. Pretty much got the Sludge Bomb, it's got the Giga Drain, but it doesn't have the same coverage that a Venusaur does, and Venusaur is an S tier, so I'd probably keep it in B tier if I'm being honest.
I agree with both of y'all. But, however, for the same reason we chose Venusaur for S, I'm going to choose Vileplume for A, because it's better than Gloom, so it needs to be a stage above Gloom, but it's not so far into Venusaur territory. So I personally will put Vileplume in A.
You put it in A. What do you think this is?
I like it in B.
Like it
It's
in B?
better than Gloom, but it's not like
Is
jumping off the page to me.
Is it better than Ivysaur, though?
I'd say it's better than
It's better than Ivysaur, I
It's
would
definitely
say.
better than Ivysaur.
So A? Because we have Ivysaur in A.
I'd put Vileplume in A, but at the
Or do you think Ivysaur in B, top B, and Vileplume above it?
I think Ivysaur is a little different because it can carry itself from level, 16 to level 30 or something, 36. Whereas Vileplume, is it a stone evolution?
Yes.
It is. So it doesn't learn anything after Gloom, which kind of holds it back. So that's why I kind of put it in a B tier. Yeah, it doesn't really learn anything that it needs to, and it still loses to flying, fire, and other types that resist it. Whereas Venusaur, it kind of has that coverage, where in Earthquake,
I
So-
think high B is a solid
I
place
think
for
high
it.
B is a solid.
Because when we contextualize Ivysaur, it's in A because of the longevity of a middle evolution. Typically isn't great, but Ivysaur, I apologize.
It does have Giga
It
Drain.
lasts.
Vileplume does have Giga Drain.
Yeah.
But think about it. Venusaur and Vileplume, they both have the same. They pretty much serve the same purpose on your team. But when you get to the Elite Four, say, Venusaur, I feel like it could carry you more because the stats are better and it's stronger.
I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tango?
Giga Drain, It's a big plus.
Right.
Sludge Bomb. Gotta think about that too.
Right.
But HP and defense. If you want to be a tank, those are your biggest stats. HP and defense, and I just think Venusaurs are better.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd put.
I personally would put it in A, but if y'all want to put it in top B, I'm cool with that too.
I think high B.
High B.
Yeah.
All right.
And let's move to Meganium.
No.
Chikorita.
Oh, Chikorita.
No.
Yeah.
Victory Bell.
No.
What?
Are we looking at different tier lists right now?
Yeah.
What's the one after Bioclone?
We are looking at Paris.
Paris. Oh man, that kind of goes to show.
Okay.
The bug grass.
Paris. Man.
I'm putting that in the weed blower.
I'd agree with that.
I'd agree with that.
Paris. What does Paris do for me besides beat Misty that an Oddish could do in the same place? You know?
Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Know your fucking place. Trash.
Oddish.
There's a lot of redundancy.
Bellsprout.
with the, grass types in
Right.
Gen 1.
I might even take a execute.
Right. And
Yeah.
Oddish is probably your best option. Paris is kind of like your last resort.
That's your last resort.
Yeah. I don't.
Can you get a Bellsprout before, like, around the same time
Yes.
as Paris?
Right outside of Cerulean City in that grass.
But bug types are easier to level up.
I don't care.
I'll argue in its defense.
Yeah, I think you can put Paris in Weed Whacking.
I think Paris goes to
I
Weed
think
Whacker.
so. Parasect number 2.
Parasect.
I'd put that bitch right next to his brother.
In its defense, it evolves.
36.
No. It's not 36. Is it a Leaf Stone evolution or evolve at, like, level 30?
It evolves at a level.
It's like
But,
30
like
something.
level 30?
Are you serious?
Flat 30. I think it's flat 30.
Is it 30s? Is it in its 30s? Because by the time you get to Misty, you're in your 20s at least.
We were talking 24.
24. I
Still kind of high.
kind of
That's a little high.
Still kind of
Because your starter might be around that level when you get to
Right.
Misty.
Yeah.
But your supporting cast probably won't be. And here's the kicker. If you did not choose Charmander, you're probably not prioritizing the other Pokemon as much right before Misty.
Sure.
So I highly doubt that your Paris will be level 24 or kind of like in that range because you catch it in Mount Moon.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You grab Charmander or Bulbasaur. We're not talking, not Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Yeah.
You got a War Turtle by now, you got a Charmeleon by now. And if you were in Mount Moon and you were thinking about the future, you grabbed a Nidorina or Nidorina. You got a Nidorina right now, you're like, ooh, I got Misty coming up. You might grab the Paris. I'm just saying. You might grab the Paris. Parasect level 24.
I agree with that, but what are the odds that I'm choosing a Paris over an Oddish?
Never.
Never.
I've got to counter that. I think most trainers, and you guys comment down below what you think. Are you catching a Paris, or are you teaching your Charmander Mega Kick and praying for the best?
That is true.
Ooh.
That is true.
Ooh.
Because by that time, at least you have a Charmeleon.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it can learn Mega Kick or Mega Punch.
And you just praying for the best.
Damn. I say Paris.
Or
Okay.
even you got Oddish as an option, Execute as an option, Tangela as an option, and Bellsprout as an option. Are you really keeping the Paris until you get some Parasect?
That is true. That is true. Because you got the Nugget.
Because you can just go through with the Bellsprout
Yeah.
all through Misty.
And it's a better option.
Yeah.
Easily. So I'd probably say Parasect. It's an improvement on Paris, so I'd throw it in C tier. Or D.
High D.
I think it's a D tier.
I think it's a D.
Because, once you've gone past Misty, you're probably never using it.
It's in the PC forever.
Forever.
Okay, that's a D tier then. Yeah.
So what's next?
We're looking at Bellsprout.
Bellsprout is
Good for Misty, nothing else.
A little, again, we're going back to like the redundancy of grass types in Gen 1. So we can hit some similar points from what we covered with Paris and Parasect. But Bellsprat's a little like, I don't know. I say it's a C tier because it's not as a Bulbasaur.
It's okay. It's a Bellsprout, and here's the thing with Bellsprout that you have to keep in mind. It only learns one move until a certain point, and usually those Pokemon are trash because they don't do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it has Vine Whip and Growth until when?
Until it evolves, basically.
Until it evolves, basically. And sure, in the early stages of the game, it can do a lot for you because that's Brock, that's Misty, that's Surge.
Is Bellsprout before Brock? Can you get Bellsprout before Brock?
That's a good question.
If it's after, then it probably drops down a level, in my opinion.
That's
Bellsprout outside of Mount Moon?
so
Because you get Bullet Seed in Mount Moon. And Bellsprout's physical.
and that's after Brock.
Okay, so it drops down a level, in my opinion.
So-
I don't think it's a Weed Whacker, but that's minimum D tier.
I'd agree
Or
with that.
at max, it's
Because-
D tier.
What is it doing for you that Bulbasaur can't and more?
Yeah,
Bulbasaur
it's not
can,
doing anything.
Bulbasaur can poison, Vine Whip. It can Leech Seed by that point. I'd agree with that. That's a D tier right there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tango?
I think Bellsprout. Oof. I think Bellsprout's at C.
Man,
You get Bellsprout before Brock.
Put it in D.
Put it in
Let's
D.
move on, please.
Even Bell C, Victory Bell B. I agree with that.
I agree with it.
Let's
I agree with it.
Let's throw that in there.
And the topic of controversy, Execute.
Oh man.
Execute
Okay, so
is so bad.
here's the thing about Execute. You can get it after fucking Koga.
After Koga.
I credit. What's your fucking name? Alien. He came to me in a dream with this information.
You get it in the Safari Zone. Let's say in a perfect world, right? You don't go to Koga first. You just go to the Safari Zone. You have an Execute now. You paid for the Execute. You paid for the stone for the Executor. And you can't even use it.
And by that time, Lucius, say it.
You're getting outsped and sludged on.
And I have a Venusaur and a Kadabra.
You're done.
It's not doing anything.
This is the definition
There's a better psychic
of a
type out there.
Weedle.
For half the price, essentially. And there's a much better grass type
For free.
for free.
I can start the game with that better grass type.
All right, Weed Blower, Executor.
Weed Whacker.
Easily. Come on, bro.
Executor,
Come on.
I throw that in D. At
Come on.
least. 'Cause
I don't even want to talk about a lone Executor, just put him next to his cousin.
Put him right next to his cousin, bro.
All right, my boy. All right, we got Tangela. Tangela goes
Tangela.
exactly where Bellsprout is. They're the same shit. They're the same type. They do the same thing, and it's a stone
But
evolution.
hold up.
In the future.
And here's the thing. Isn't that a Gen 2 Pokemon?
Gen 1.
Tangela's Gen 1.
It is?
Yes.
It's Gen 1,
Weed Whacker.
and it doesn't evolve.
Weed Whacker.
Weed Whacker.
Weed
It's
Whacker.
not doing anything for me. Venusaur is not doing.
Sam, come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. All right, Chikorita.
Okay.
I hate that little
Fuck
chick.
no. Are you gonna argue his point?
Listen. It's gotta go in Weed Whacker.
It's going.
Going, it has to.
No one is. Do you?
Bye, bitch.
I've never.
All right,
That's a Weed Whacker Pokemon if I've ever seen one.
Bayleaf.
Bayleaf is kind of drippy.
I like it.
I
It's
don't like
as a second
it.
evolution
As a second
in
evolution.
Gen 2.
Ash used it and went kind of crazy, bro.
Contextually, it's
Who's
decent.
not taking the Quilava and who's not taking the
He
Crocodile?
kind of spit it. He kind of spit it. Throw that in Weed Whacker too. Throw that whole evolution line in Weed Whacker.
I'm not ever choosing Bayleaf.
Doo-doo.
All right, Meganium. Let me spit real quick.
Okay.
Let's say you didn't choose Cyndaquil
For some
and
reason.
you didn't choose Totodile.
Feraligatr?
I had a head trauma.
The reason you did this is because you played the game 6 times already.
Sure.
So you wanted to try something different.
Okay.
You got to the grass type, you said, Chikorita, this shit is mid.
Garbage.
You got to Bailey, hey, this thing kind of cool, but whatever. You got to Meganium, I kind of like the design.
Bruh, no!
But he's not strong.
My expectation.
You can't even get past the first gym.
Hold on. I said he's not strong, but I like the design.
My expectations were let the fuck down when I got from Bailey to Meganium. I can't even explain how bad it is.
Oh, why are you slow and weak?
Why aren't you a fairy type? We've been here for 30
Gen
years.
2!
It didn't
on that
exist.
part, though, should have been fairy.
It should have been fairy.
Should have been.
When that fairy type change got added, that Meganium should have been fairy.
But we don't get that, okay? Pure grass, underwhelming stats. I like the design. I call it D.
I'm
I call
calling
it D tier. That's
I'm
not a good
calling Weed
Pokemon.
Blower.
I'm willing. If you have one more argument for Meganium, I'm willing to let loose and let it go to D tier.
My only argument is that I like the way it looks. That's a personal preference. Because I like dinosaurs.
It's ugly, bro.
Nah. Jurassic Park 4, come see me.
Chris Pratt, shout out to Chris Pratt. That Meganium is ugly as fuck, bro. I can't.
I'm willing to put it at the top of Weed Blower,
Me too.
or at the bottom of D.
I'm cool with either of those.
Weed blower. Are you trying to blow our cover right now? That's not legal in this state. Moving on, bro.
Moving on, bro.
Y'all killing my vibe right now.
All right, we got Blossom,
Come on, dog.
Trash.
That's like the stepchild of Vileplume.
Gen 2.
Nobody cares about it.
It's
Forfeit.
slow. It doesn't even get drought. You have to teach it sunny
It
day.
gets chlorophyll, but at that point, why am I using a Bellossom over Vileplume?
I'm taking Meganium.
Oh no. That's a wild claim, bro.
It's a weed whacker, though. Weed whack.
Weed whack.
I'm gonna put it above Paris.
Okay, I agree with that. It at least looks kind of cute.
All right,
What's
everyone's favorite, the cutest mon of all. We got Hoppip.
Bro,
No.
can I explain to you how many times I played through Gold, Silver, or Crystal and it just learned Splash?
Throw it away.
Throw it away!
Throw the whole mon away.
Why the fuck is it a grass type and it learns Splash?
Not doing anything for me. Weed whacker.
Weed whack.
What does it evolve into?
Blower.
Hoppip,
Hoppip evolves into Jumpluff.
Skip Bloom.
Skiploom.
Skiploom, and then Jumpluff.
Yeah.
Skiploom trash.
Skiploom is ass.
Skip Bloom right next to his brother.
Right? But Jumpluff is a cut above the rest.
Bro,
In D tier.
you-
That shit is ass. I'm not using that shit on my team. It's not going to the Elite Four. There's no way.
no way.
What's the next one? Sunkern?
Sunkern.
Because we don't have to talk about it. Legitimately, Weed Whacker.
Weed whacker.
One of the literal worst Pokemon of all time.
Before you get started, I have real on-site beef with Sunflora.
I'm listening. I'm here for it.
Sunkern only evolves with the Sunstone. What does Sunkern know? Anybody. Everybody.
Solar Beam, Leech Seed,
Sunkern?
Sunkern.
Sunkern? You think it's learning that?
It's learning Leech Seed at least.
It's learning Absorb.
Absorb, growth, tackle, leer.
Ooh.
Something like
you
that.
said that special attacker is learning
Some may
tackle.
even say growl.
Oh nah. Throw him in Weed Whacker too.
Sleep powder. Poison powder. Stun powder.
I'm so sorry.
Sunkern, you're bad!
Come to an executive decision. that
There's
you are-
nothing for it.
That you are ass, Sunflower. It looks like a grass type. It looks like a sunflower. Who here likes sunflowers?
I don't know.
Crickets in the fucking room, bro.
Sometimes they
But the-
trash them.
The next dude we got here.
Okay.
Next dude we got.
Okay.
It's a lot of people's favorite starter.
Okay.
He's a lizard. He a gecko for real.
Okay.
We talking about that motherfucker Trico.
Let's fucking go.
That's an A tier. I will hear nothing else.
I say
Minimum.
B tier.
Minimum, bro.
Top of C.
That nigga was cold in the anime, bro.
He was kind of crazy.
He was kind of cold
He was
in the
beating
anime, bro.
evolved Pokemon and not looking up to them.
Up to this point, grass type starters
Mid.
have looked ass.
Mid. I agree.
I mean,
This
I'm
is
not gonna count Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur's a cutie.
He's a fucking.
He's a dinosaur.
He's a sensation.
He's not drippy though.
He's not drippy. Not compared to Blastoise and Charizard. And then you get to the next gen.
Chikorita.
Meganium fell off hard.
Hard.
And then you get a fresh breath of air with Trico.
And it's almost like I forgot what Chikorita even was.
And I'm not saying
You
top.
did forget.
I did.
Amnesia, Men in Black.
Cause Trico.
Here's the light.
Put that bitch in B tier.
I'm saying bottom of A.
Bottom of A. What's he doing for me once I get?
You hit Roxanne first.
You're right.
You get Roxanne first. Who's after Roxanne?
Brawly.
Brawly.
Fighting is weak against grass.
No. It's
No.
neutral, right?
It's neutral.
Okay.
Both ways. It's neutral. I think does fighting resist grass?
No.
I don't
doesn't.
believe so.
I don't think
It's bug. It's bug. That's
But by that time, I have a Tailo, and I'm probably not gonna even use that fucking Tailo because I have a Grovyle.
You have Grovyle.
Grovyle's gonna go through.
Put him in A tier, bro.
Go ahead and put him in A tier.
He
That's
has
what I'm
that bullet
saying.
seed. He has that pursuit. It's up.
Quick attack.
Quick
Ooh. Grovyle.
That's
Fury Cutter.
That's
X
another
Scissor.
A tier.
Fury Cutter, Pursuit, Quick Attack.
Grovyle
Blade.
is one of the best middle stages.
He probably the best.
He's drippy.
He's drippy.
He's drippy.
Come on, A tier. I'm gonna put him right next to his brother.
can't argue with that. And then we get to that.
My personal opinion, the second S tier
It's the second S tier.
Easily.
is Skeptile.
Easily.
I don't think there's any debate. He
What?
was cold in the anime. He was cold in the game. And he just looks like a badass.
What isn't that Leaf Blade killing, bro? Nothing.
I'm killing fire types,
I'm killing everything.
flying types,
I don't give a fuck about
ice
season, bro.
types,
Everybody.
even things I'm not very effective to. Steel types.
done.
They're out of here.
I have
Don't
Swords
let me charge up a solar beam.
And if you
It's
I'm
up.
sending you to your ancestors.
and if you send out the Heatran, I got the Earthquake form too. Put that nigga in S tier right now.
We got Mega Skeptile.
It's a dragon type.
Is it?
It is.
The only thing harming me is ice now.
Nothing can fucking stop me.
And if you don't got a Gallade on you, I'm coming with this Leaf
I
Blade.
am feeding you
Oh.
anyway.
I have Earthquake. I have Leaf Blade, Dragon. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
All right, another people's favorite cute
Okay.
type. We got Lottoad.
Lotad.
Lotad.
Listen,
My
bro.
fault.
Lotad has never disappointed me more than when I found out it only learns Astonish until it evolves, bro. Maybe a water gun.
Okay, further down the road, we can talk about
Maybe
how
he's
great
got
it
an
is.
absorb in there or something.
I think it's
He's
absorbed.
got an absorb. He's got a water gun, but I have double kick. I have water gun already, and I already have absorb or bullet seed.
Yeah, every Pokemon you get as a starter in Gen 3 is going to have some options against Roxanne.
Easily.
Can somebody convince me why it's not going?
I'm okay with putting it. I'm okay with putting in Weed Whacker.
I agree with that. Weed
I'm
Whacker.
okay.
I'm okay with that.
Weed Whacker is going to Weed Whacker.
But we're gonna talk about the most improved player of the year.
Lombre.
We're gonna get to its highest evolution. But
Okay.
right now, we're gonna get to Lombre.
Lombre.
Love it. That
It kind of carries with that nature power.
Nature
it gets
power.
Earthquake, It gets Shadow Ball. It gets any move it wants, really.
come on, Mega Drain,
what are we
Water Pulse. What are we talking here?
C tier.
I think it's a
I'm
solid Mon.
I'm talking C tier.
I think
I'm
it's
okay
a
with,
C tier too.
I'm okay with that.
And then Ludicolo though.
Is the god.
That's kind of a different beast.
We talking Drizzle,
We're talking
Swift Swim.
Rain Dish. It can be anything it fucking wants. It can be anything you need.
We talking Teeter Dance. We talking
How do
Giga
you
Drain.
feel- How do you feel about Ludicolo?
I love Ludicolo. As somebody who's personally not done a full playthrough with a Ludicolo, I like it.
I have experience with full quick.
I stock my team with dragon types. I double up Flygon Salamence.
Okay.
But personally, Ludicolo is nice with it.
Okay.
He's
It
nice
is.
with
It's kind of crazy if you have that Swampert with the Rain Dance. And then suddenly you're winning every single game you play. It's the MVP of your team. Undeniable. I think that's at least going into A tier.
I think it's a solid A.
I'm thinking top of it.
Top of A?
Top in A right now, we got Ivysaur, Grovyle, and Trico.
I agree with that.
Top of A.
Top of A. With
And off of this peak, you know what comes after a peak, we got nothing but lows. And right now, we got C-Dot.
oh man.
I'm thinking Weed Whacker.
It learns Bide and what else until it evolves.
Absorb.
It's
Probably not even.
not even probably. It's not a good method. C-Dot's not the route you want to go.
You don't want to sit there and take hits until you can hit back. That's a Weed Whacker
Yeah.
easily.
All right, next one, we got Nuzleaf.
Not least.
I'm thinking D.
Mid.
I think it's D.
D.
I think it's D.
It's not quite Lombre.
It doesn't improve enough for my team because by the time I have a C-Dot with Roxanne, right, and then I get to Brawly with a Bullet Seed, but by that time my starter or my Talo can carry that team.
You got Pursuit.
That's not-
becomes a
That's
dark
not
type.
helping against Brawly though.
But that Dark type is resisted by the Fighting type,
Ooh, you get a Nuzleaf, and then you have to go fight a Fighting type?
and then you have to find a Leaf Stone for Shiftry.
Yeah.
All right, we can just fly past this. I'm thinking
I think
I'm thinking Weed Whacker for C-Dot.
Okay.
I'm thinking D for Nuzleaf. I'm thinking C for Shiftry.
I think Shiftry is an average mon, and my case for that is I want everybody in the comments to answer this question too. How long did you spend on Sydney's Shiftry in the Elite Four? 10 seconds.
That's an excellent question.
10 seconds max.
That is an excellent. I've lost to that thing many times.
Really?
Even if the C-Dot or the Nuzleaf is app, that Shiftry has Swords Dance, it has Pursuit, it has Leaf Blade, it kicked my ass.
Me personally, I always took him out in 1 or 2 hits.
Right. I got to the Mygiana, and then I got to the Nuzleaf, and I was having problems. Personally.
It's either a Breloom or a Blaziken 2-shot.
facts. That is facts too.
So we're thinking Shiftry top of C.
I think C.
I think C
Is a
I
good
think
place
top
for
of
a
C is
Shiftry.
a good place for Shiftry, because even if I got a Shiftry early on, it's getting its ass kicked by something flying later on, or a fire type, or anything else.
And next up,
Oh boy.
he ain't the cutest,
Oh no.
but he's the hardest worker you could think
I
of.
think I know who this is.
These effects he got are sporeful.
Okay.
He might put you to sleep,
Okay.
might paralyze you, he might poison you. We talking Shroomish. I'm thinking Shroomish is a C-type Pokemon. I'm thinking C. I'm thinking Spore Effect carries, but I'm thinking it levels up kinda late. 23 is kinda far away from a level 6 Shroomish.
I can see like the fairness in that, but Shroomish does have a crazy ability that's gonna help you out in pretty much any situation. I think Shroomish is at minimum a C tier Pokemon. At minimum.
I'm thinking C.
Shroomish?
Yeah.
What is it doing though? Where is that
That's
at?
what I'm saying.
Okay.
You catch it in the forest, right outside of the second town,
Okay.
right before Restoboro.
Okay.
Where?
It's level 8, maybe? Doesn't evolve until level 23. That's
That Zork goes stupid.
It might go.
it. Learns Headbutt,
Oh.
Sleep Powder, Stun Powder, Poison Powder, Absorb, and that's all you pretty much get.
Well, your main boon is when other Pokemon, the opposing Pokemon, come into contact with you.
It'll help you. It's not going to carry you through Roxanne,
Nah.
but it'll help you.
It can help you.
Pokemon catching as well.
Yeah, I say Shroomish is C.
C tier.
I agree with that. I'm not gonna argue with it because Shroomish is kind of ass.
My dog,
Breloom.
my big boy, my beefy, mock punchy boy Breloom. He is an A tier Pokemon. He's a he almost an S tier.
Braylon's staying on the team until 24.
On God, we learning Sky Uppercut. We learning Mock Punch,
Bullet Seed.
Bullet Seed.
Spore. Substitute. It has so many good fucking moves.
Teach it false swipe, you can catch any Pokemon.
You get Breloom in a different gen. We talking Drain Punch. Come on, bro.
Solid A.
Solid A. I don't even have to talk too much about it. Don't even got to talk too much.
What you got next, man?
Next, man. This Pokemon's greatness isn't shown until a later generation. Its pre-evolution isn't one of my favorite. When it evolves, it's top tier. I'm talking Roselia. Roselia, I think it's a B tier Pokemon. Poison grass, we've seen it. We've seen what it can do. It's fast. It has good special. Other than that, it's not carrying much.
Okay.
We talking Spore. We talking maybe Sludge. It's not learning Sludge Ball.
It's not.
Maybe Sludge. We talking Mega Drain.
Powder.
Maybe Giga Drain. I don't know about Giga Drain. Maybe Mega Drain.
All right.
Definitely learning powder.
Let's just contextualize it from its introduction.
Okay. Just
Roselia, Gen 3. When do you get Roselia? After or around Watson? You can get her
Yeah, right in between, right there where the Dinker is.
right there when you fight the fire gym leader,
Mhm.
the normal gym leader, and then the flying gym leader.
Okay, so gym number 4 is Flannery.
Yes.
Gym number 3 is Watson.
Yes.
Roselia doesn't help you with either of those, and here's why. It does resist electric types, but let's say you catch a Roselia. You can't status effect Watson's Magneton, and you're not going to be fast enough to do anything to his Manectric.
Okay.
And Flannery, obviously self-explanatory.
Okay.
So Roselia falls a bit flat in Gen 3, and like Tango said, it regains its glory in later generations when it evolves.
Okay.
But in Gen 3, I think it's like a D tier Pokemon.
I agree with that. I agree with D tier because it doesn't evolve. It doesn't learn anything.
D tier?
D tier.
D tier I'm cool with. Next two, we're not going to talk too much about.
Let's be honest though. How many times are we skipping Roselia?
I'm not skipping that often.
Roselia in Gen 3?
Oh, in
In
Gen 3.
easy skip.
If I don't have a Sceptile, I'm not looking for grass types.
That's a weed whacker. I'm gonna be honest. That's
Fair enough.
All right. I'm cool with that. I'm going to put it right behind Meganium.
Yep.
All right. Cacnea, Weed Whacker. Any objections?
Nope.
No.
All right. Cacturn, D. Any objections?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Lileep. I hate that shit.
Man, Lily,
Okay, Lileep is a slog to get through.
absolutely. You have to wait for that fucking tower to appear.
Okay, we'll break it down real easy. First, you need to get the fossil, which you have to wait for. Second, you have to get to level 42 or 40 to get it to Cradle for it to be effective.
Yep.
And then, when you throw it out in battle, it's fucking slow. So you still have to wait.
All right.
For me, Cradilly's like a C tier Pokemon.
Cradil.
Lileep.
Lily though.
Lileep. Oh,
I'd say that's a weed whacker because I might not even get that.
Weed
And
whack.
I might not even use it.
Weed Whack. The fossils in Gen 3 are mid.
Absolutely, I agree with that. That's a weed whacker. And Cradilly, I'd agree.
Cradilly is the same thing. Little bit of defense, a little better
I agree
HP.
with the C.
See, I'm cool with C.
Like the design, but it's just not, it takes a while.
Ooh, we got another one. Another controversial Pokemon.
Oh,
We talking Tropius.
that
Okay.
shit is ass.
Tropius is trash.
Everybody here at the Toe Chat Tribe agrees that Tropius is fucking ass.
That shit.
It's not good.
It's not good. We don't even.
Weed Whacker.
Does anybody want to argue?
It's slow. It's weak to like almost every type.
This
It's
opportunity.
weak to its own type.
I
Fine.
agree with that.
It's not good.
All
It's
right.
bad.
We got a cutie, a real handsome fella right here,
Okay.
or fella. We talking Turtwig.
Turtwig is probably my last dodgeball pick. If I'm being honest with you.
You taking Turtwig over Piplup?
Under.
No. If it's over Infernape and Piplup, no. If I woke up late and Infernape and Piplup were gone, I mean I have to take it. Personally, that's what I think.
I don't think it's a Weed Whacker, but I don't think it's above C. So I'm thinking somewhere. In
I
D.
agree with D.
Yeah, D is fine.
Because again, like with Gen 3, the first gym leader is a rock type. I don't remember what the second gym leader is.
The second gym leader is a Pokemon trainer. That's a fact. Moving on. Grottle.
It becomes a ground type.
It does become a ground type with Grotto.
Times 4 to
I
ice.
need to.
It's not a ground type yet. It's still pure
Oh,
grass.
It's still grass.
But I need to remember what the second gym leader is. Or the second, or huh?
The death wish.
Oh, it's grass.
Oh, it is. It
Yeah.
is pure grass.
So then,
The grass type gym leader.
okay. What about the third?
The third one is it fighting or is it
Yeah, melee.
water?
It's fighting.
Maylene.
Melee.
I'm not.
Weak.
It. That shit kind of ass.
Yeah, it's, you're gonna have a.
It's
supporting
not
cast
super.
of-
Okay, but here's the thing. It's not super effective at anything.
But it doesn't resist it either.
So it's just another one.
It's just there. It's like it's a D tier. I don't think it's a weed whacker. I think it's a D tier
For Grotto?
for Grotto. Yes,
It's an improvement though on Turtwig.
but a marginal improvement.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna be
well,
relying
here's the
on
thing.
supporting cast.
Here's the
to take
thing.
out the bigger.
Are you taking Grotto or Parasect?
That is true. I'm
Grotto?
taking
But we're
Grotto.
not.
Are you
framing this
taking-
in the context
Are you
of a Gen
taking
1
Grotto?
I'm taking
Well,
Grotto.
Grotto or Cacturn?
I'm taking Grotto.
Hold on, because we're not framing this in the context of a Gen 3 or a Gen 1 game.
Well, we're saying the Pokemon in Type C, in Group C, is better than Group D. And I think Grotto is better than every Pokemon in Group D.
Yeah.
Okay, you put in C.
I can agree with the C.
I'll put it in bottom of C.
Put it in bottom C because I don't see it doing anything outstanding that another grass type could do.
We got a type change. We got some big defense and big health.
Torterra.
Torterra. I got a funny story about a Torterra that I may or may not have swiped from a Pokemon trainer
I think
in Toad Trap Tribe.
Fuck you.
He had a level 52 Torterra. He was still in Route 2. He didn't need it. He didn't need it.
I was 8 years old.
He didn't need it. So, I
This
just
video. Fuck you.
I just put it in my pocket and we called it a day.
All right, Torterra, I think B.
I'm thinking A.
B. Nah.
Okay, hold
it's
on.
not that good.
Hold on, let's just think. What's the final gym leader in Gen 4?
Fucking nigga named Virgo.
Electric type.
You bitch.
Like
I'm immune to electric types.
You're immune.
Not only do I resist it, but I'm immune. I have to-
Earthquake. Ooh!
What's the seventh gym leader? Does anybody remember the
Water.
Ice.
No.
You're gone.
seventh? I'm cooked.
You're cooked.
Okay.
Torterra's not that good. I promise you.
I'm listening.
Torterra in the Elite Four, though.
I'm listening.
First thing you run into is bug. Second thing you run into is ground. Then you fight fire.
Ground, you have grass type.
And remember, you're getting outspeed by everything that Flint
But
has.
the fire type isn't actually a fire type.
And Ghost.
He's got like 2 or 3 fire types.
and a ghost flying and things that can kill.
I think Torterra's a B tier. I really do.
I can agree.
Do we agree? Top of B.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree with
that's
that.
fine. That's fine.
All right, next one is a weed whacker. We got Badoo.
Man, hell no.
No, weed whacker.
Huh?
And we got the god herself.
Okay.
The god herself is named Rose Raid.
Ooh.
That is the S tier.
Rose
Don't
Raid
even
is
gotta
crazy.
talk about it.
Rose
Rose Ray is good.
S
We
tier,
you really don't have to talk about
Toxic
it.
Spice.
Fast. Whew. Come on, bro. Come
What's
on.
up?
We got another weed whacker. We got Wormadam.
Weed whack.
Yeah, that shit is ass.
Getting chopped up.
Doesn't it evolve into something?
Who cares?
This
Yeah.
is the evolution that turns into the
Nah,
grass.
Vermi turns into Wormadam,
Oh,
so that's
Vermi.
it. You're,
Yeah.
You're done after that.
We got a Cherim,
No, ass. I have to.
Cherim and Cherubi.
I have to wait for an ability to work.
Yeah,
So I can use
we
a
got
Pokemon?
2 weed whackers right here.
Ass.
Yep.
We got a Carnivine, Levitate.
That's bad.
No, it's not good.
Why does a grass type have levitate?
I have no answer for you for that one.
Why does it resist ground and now we got an immunity to it? That's bad.
Yeah.
That's a weed whacker. I
Weed
feel
whacker.
that shit is ass. There's just no way.
We have a Snover.
Snover is a interesting typing. I'll say that.
This is
for
an
it.
interesting typing.
That
It's
brings it up.
very
Snover.
weak. It's very late in the
It's-
game to have that typing.
Ooh, it is. You have to go all the way
Right.
up.
So what gym is that?
The Snow Gym.
The 7th.
Mach punch, you're dead.
Gone Force. Okay, I'm waiting all that time just like get my ass kicked by fighting type. That's.
I think Snover is a D tier. I think the evolution of Bomna Snow is like a C.
I think
or
it's a high
B.
C tier.
In the gen it comes from, it's worth it. I'm sorry.
I think it's a high.
It's a nice concept, but the execution is just
Very poor.
yeah.
Abomasnow B tier,
Abomasnow.
right behind Victory Bell.
Yeah.
I agree with that because I can just kill it with a fire type move anyway, or a bug type, or a rock type, or a fighting type.
We
Yeah,
might
there's
have
just too
some
many ways to kill it.
might have some controversial
Okay.
takes for this one.
Okay.
We have Mega Abomasnow. I think it's a weed whacker.
I think Mega Abomasnow does make the necessary improvements on Abomasnow, but it still has the same weaknesses.
It's still
I
slow.
think that's a high B tier.
Abomasnow
You
had
put it in
snow.
the same tier. I think we can move on.
Abomasnow
Honestly.
still had snow warning. Like it doesn't change.
But it does help it. It does help its team, but that's still a B tier. It's a marginal improvement, but it doesn't make the necessary.
I'll put it right above Abomasnow.
Go for it.
What's after that? What's after that?
You know the cutie, no creepy shit in the comments, but we got a Leafy on.
Nah, Leafy. Okay, can I just tell everybody here, Leafeon is probably one of the worst evolutions
I believe it.
Yeah,
I agree.
because it learns Leaf Blade, Swords Dance, and then non-stab moves after that. That's a weed whacker.
Yep.
it's a weed whacker.
Yep.
It's a weed whacker.
No complaints from me. We got Rotom Grass.
Shit, my ass too, bro.
Yeah.
That could go right next to his little buddy.
Never
Leafeon.
been a fan.
Because Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, and what does it have
No
outside
pun
of that?
intended.
Never been
U-turn?
a fan, bro.
It doesn't even have U-turn. That shit
Ooh.
is garbage as well.
Thank you. Next.
All right. We got Shaman. Regular
A
Shaman.
regular Shaman.
For
Mythical.
cuteness alone, I will put it in B tier.
I agree with that. It has Seed Flare, signature move. Nothing else learns Seed Flare.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid
I
B.
think it stays in B.
And I think you could probably put the Skyform in the
Skyform.
same place.
I'd say Skyform is
Make it
either
a stat improvement.
It does make it a stat.
Oh, it does?
So
I will put it right behind Vileplume.
But it get what? Vileplume.
No.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Vileplume versus Skyform Shaman. Skyform Shaman has a flying type. It has Serene Grace. It has Air
we
Slash.
need to discuss why Skyform
I
Shaman
don't
is
think
better
we
than
do.
Vileplume.
We do.
I think it's just we
I think
know.
it's an A tier.
Yeah.
at least.
Well, let's just go to the
All right,
next.
Skyform Shaman will be a top of A tier.
Top of A tier at least.
All right, we got something that doesn't matter. Green Plate Arceus.
Yeah, that's a trash
weed whacker.
That's a weed whacker. Too.
That's what we do with the Arceus plates, guys. Don't feel bad.
If
Shut
your
up.
favorite Pokemon is Arceus, stop playing Pokemon.
I'll mock punch you and you'll die.
I'll mock punch you or ice will shot you in the throat. You're no longer alive.
What do we got next?
We got another young prince.
Okay.
We got Snivy.
What? Snivy? That's a Gen 5 Pokemon.
That's a Gen 5.
We're in Gen
Pokemon.
5 now,
Okay,
folks.
so
I'm thinking Snivy should probably go somewhere in C tier.
Snivy?
Snivy-
Because
I call it D.
That
because
shit ass.
in
It's a monotype grass
it's
starter.
a singular grass type, and not only do we start with what do we start with? Normal for black 1, and for black and white 2, we start with the type that we're weak to or strong against.
No. Isn't it black and white 1 is like the Chillin' brothers?
Yeah,
the
right,
Cooking
okay.
brothers.
Yeah.
And then you go to the normal type in
So,
black 2.
Either, and then what's the second gym after that? Does anybody?
Ooh, I have no idea.
No idea. So
I feel like
I say it's D.
I
It's
feel
like not doing anything special.
it's not. I feel like Snivy is kind of a weak choice.
And I would put Servine right there. Like, it's one of the most underwhelming middle evolutions I've ever
I
seen.
agree with that because it doesn't make many changes that it needs to improve on.
I'll put it right next to Turtwig.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
Sorry, the second gym in Black 2 is poison.
Yeah. okay, so
yeah.
that-
Well, solidifying our decision even further.
further solidifies
Um,
why it should be in D.
If you manage to get your hands on a contrary superior,
Ooh, wee!
you've
over.
achieved climax.
You've become Zeus. You're sitting in the high chair. You have Leaf Storm. You have Substitute, Toxic, Giga Drain,
That shit too fast.
Dragon Breath. It's too fucking
Yes.
fast.
Yes, that's
It's
it.
an excellent Pokemon across all boards. I think that is at least a bottom S tier or an A tier.
I'm thinking. Ooh, S tier's got a lot of type. So we got Venusaur, Sceptile, Roserade.
I think Serperior is better than Roserade, to be honest with
I
you.
agree with that because the one thing that puts it on the map is it has hidden power and it can have any type it wants. So I think that should go in S tier.
All right, we got Pansy.
Oh, nah.
Pansy.
Weed Whacker.
Throw him away.
Weed Whacker.
Why did you even mention his
Both
name?
of them can go.
Both of them.
Both of them.
We got Weedle.
What?
Swaddle.
Oh,
Swaddle.
Swaddle.
That thing's fucking adorable, but it's trash.
Ferroseed is Gen 5, but Swaddle is fucking garbage, so it's going to Weed Whacker.
Yep. It's garbage.
What Duwaddle is
The Waddle's
yeah.
the next one or something like that. It's also trash.
It's the Kakuna of this gym.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we have after that one we have Lavani.
I feel like
Lavani's like not good. It's D tier.
one of the worst typings is Grass Bug because it has so many weaknesses.
Mhm.
Fire, flying, grass,
Rock.
rock.
Ice.
Rock, you're weak to a type that you're super effective against.
That's bad.
That's bad.
How does that make sense?
So I'm thinking we keep the whole family tree and Weed Whacker.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Easily.
Next one, cute. Another cute one. We're talking Connie.
Cottonee is a
mid, it's trash.
Cottonee is kind of that. That's a Weed Whacker.
That's a Weed Whacker.
All right.
Whimsicott makes a whole ass improvement over Cottonee because it gets Prankster, it gets Fairy type, it gets Grass type, it gets Stab on Grass, Fairy, it gets Substitute, but at the same time, how long is that going to work for you before it stops working? I think that's a C tier.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
Hey,
Shut up.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I think I just heard a fucking mind message from the comments. Please shut the fuck up. Please don't ever speak again.
All right. We have pre-evolution of Lilligant. I don't even remember his name. I'm about to throw that shit right in the trash.
Put it in the trash. I don't care.
It's
Lily.
Cut for time, bro. I don't care.
it's a stone evolution. It's bad. What the best thing that Lilligant gets is Quiver Dance and Giga Drain.
All right. So we put that in D.
Put that in C. I think that elevates it up to a C.
Yeah,
tier.
I like the design, but
Yeah, it looks cool, but it's ass.
All right. We got a trash one here.
Okay.
Marcactus.
Miraculous.
trash. Weed Whacker. Moving on.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Marcus. All right. We got nothing but deerlings.
No,
You can put Deerling and Sawsbuck and Weed Whacker.
I agree because what did
They don't add anything that any other grass type in that gen doesn't.
besides looking different?
It's not even the best grass type in that gen.
By somebody
Fighting types. Yeah.
They add a weakness by having normal type. For what? For nothing.
So I ain't hearing none of that. I'm thinking Ferroseed is C or D. What y'all think?
I agree with the C.
I agree with the C.
All right. Then we got Ferrothorn. I'm thinking A.
Ferrothorn is an
Ferrothorn is also A.
Simply
Good Pokemon.
good Pokemon.
Good mon.
Good
Yes,
ability,
sir.
Let's go.
I know, guys. There's a lot of Pokemon in this tier list. Just go for the ride. Virizion is trash.
Virizion.
It is.
How do you follow up Breloom and you're worse than it?
That's Andrew. Supposed to be a legendary.
That's
And
tough.
it's supposed to be. That shit dookie. Go ahead and put it on.
All right, we got Gen 6 starter, grass type. You all know the drill.
Chespin.
Never been impressed by Chespin.
Yeah, I'm thinking Weed Whacker.
I'd say D.
But
But
the first gym leader is a bug type. I think that brings it down a tad bit.
That's my favorite starter Pokemon.
All right, that's a Weed Whacker.
Evolution.
Cooler then.
Quilladin.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
trash.
Quilladin's a D.
That's a kid with
At
the
best.
back brace in school.
Yes.
Yeah,
Quilladin's the kid who reminded the teacher there was homework due.
absolutely.
So I'm
I'm
thinking.
beating his
I think
ass.
that's Weed Whacker
I'm
right
punching
there.
him with a fire punch. That's a weed whacker.
All right, Weed Whacker it is. Sorry, my bro. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
And I think Chestnut is
Chestnut
also unremarkable.
But he gets a signature move, which kind of bumps him up.
Which is Spiky Shield?
Spiky Shield, so he gets a C.
Okay. I'm fine with this.
You can go in front of Lombre, friend.
Alambre, he gets fire blasted to oblivion, so I agree with that. Just a C.
We have the pre-evolution of Go-Goat.
What the fuck is that shit called?
Who
It's
cares?
called Weed Whacker.
Honestly, it's
in my
called
book,
Weed Whacker.
That sounds about right. And then we have Go-Goat.
which is also a Weed Whacker. Who's choosing a go-go?
Go next to your little brother. All right. Pre-evolution of Trevenant.
Phantom.
Um,
It's kind of cute, bro.
it's a nice design.
It's a ghost type. It's got immunity to normal. I'd say that's a D.
It's a D.
Honest D tier. And Trevenant, that's a C tier. Got that ability where it gets to use berries.
Yeah.
My apologies. I was beating something. Don't worry about what it was. Next Pokemon.
All right. We have Phantump.
Trevenant. Yeah, Trevenant is high, bro.
Side. It's a C tier.
It's a C tier at best.
With that ability, like I said, I forgot that shit was called. But that's a C tier. I opened my book. I went to the Trevenant section. That shit says C tier.
Next one. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. We got Phantump. The pumpkin looking one.
That's Pumpkaboo, brother.
Pumpkaboo.
What is it?
It
Pumpkaboo.
looks Pumpka trash. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's
another grass ghost.
Gourgeist.
That's what the name should have been.
Garterbolt.
Gourgeist. After that,
Also not good.
also not very good at all.
Weed
I'd
Whacker?
say that's a D.
That's a D.
All right, you can go front and jump left.
What? Yeah, okay.
We got a cutie. We got a Pokemon Arceus
What?
starter type.
What?
Pre-Suian. Post-Suian.
Creepy soon.
Rowlet?
Rowlet.
Rowlet. Rowlet.
He's a cutie, man. He's a fan favorite.
It's a good looking
He's
mon.
got the bow tie. That's a C tier. What's the first gym leader, quote unquote, in Alola?
Bro, nobody knows.
That's facts. That's a C tier.
Is it Hakuna?
Hakuna.
Yeah, then you
The Kuna of what?
Hakuna what, bro?
That boy with the
Hakuna Matata. And then we have his evolution. He looks kind of edgy. He has like a bang now.
Emo boy. He's garbage. I hate his design so much.
That shit is kind of ugly, bro. Go ahead and knock him down. He might be better. I don't think he
But
is.
he looks uglier, so I'm thinking D.
I think D.
I think that D is pretty acceptable.
I put him right behind Turtwig.
Decidueye.
Decidueye. Regular or Hisuian?
Regular.
Regular Decidueye.
Regular degler.
He might. If I insulted his backpack, he might come back tomorrow with a vendetta, bro. If you know what I mean, he might.
At best, bro, he's B. But I
agree with
you can make a case for C, but I say B.
I agree. With
I mean, are you taking him over the other starters in that game?
No,
No,
I'm taking the Primarina over Incineroar.
absolutely.
Popular.
So I'm thinking D.
Sorry.
I'm thinking top of D or bottom of C.
I'll say top of D.
That's the guy who always picks one and stuff.
What's that fucking what does Scoot say, bro?
Damn, I do not know this Pokemon's
Bow
name.
tie nigga was what?
Pre-evolution of Lurantis.
Oh no.
Fomantis
Fomantis.
going straight to Weed Whacker.
I forgot his name.
I stroked out on his name.
And then you go to
Yeah.
C tier. You climb up a ladder to C tier. Oh man, Lurantis, I just saw your son down there.
How's he doing?
Not
I
very.
haven't seen him in weeks.
Oh, me neither. And then you keep climbing up.
All right, we have pre-evolution of Shiinotic.
What the fuck? I don't. Bad. It's Weed Whacker. If I don't remember his name, that should doo doo.
Sorry if this is your favorite Pokemon. I know he's a cutie, in an ugly
If
type
this
of
is your
way.
favorite Pokemon, comment down below so we can roast you, bro.
Now we have a Shiinotic grass fairy type.
It's the first. No, it's not. It's not even the first.
I think it was in that generation.
In that generation, it was the first grass fairy type, and it's still bad. It's not even better than the Pokemon that came before it.
I'm thinking C type.
I think that's a D. That's a time sword of poison.
So tiebreaker, Lucius, what are you thinking? I'm thinking C.
I think B.
I think. Yep. There it is. Welcome to D tier, Shiinotic.
You look like a mushroom. Parasect look like it's a mushroom. Y'all can be buddies.
Y'all are ugly, bro. Y'all got them dome pieces.
Bond Sweet.
Bond Sweet.
Sweet
Oh,
Whacker. Sweet Whacker.
What does sweet rhyme with, bro?
Trash. I don't even know your name. I'm just gonna put you in the Weed Whacker. Evolution of Bond Sweet.
I don't know the second evolution.
I don't know your name. I don't know your dex number.
You're
Moving
gone.
on.
So Serena.
Serena.
A lot of people want Serena to step on them. Me personally, I'm good on that.
Y'all are
Y'all listen
sussy
y'all
bakas.
listen-
I'm good on that.
That's
Y'all
a-
like Serena for alternative reasons.
That's a pure grass.
I can't even use it. Can't even
Serena's like okay.
I'm saying
I wouldn't put it on my final team.
not at all.
Yeah, I say C tier is like it's alright.
Kiva 214. What the hell is that, bro? Doodoo. That's a C tier if I ever seen one. Kaka.
We got a theme going on. Put you right next to them. All right, we have Delmise.
Delmise, I like the imagery. I like Anchor's pirate shit, but it's trash.
It's bad.
D.
But is that the first ghost grass type?
Is it?
Trevenant.
What about
Oh,
the
right,
other one? Yeah.
Trevenant. How do you manage being slower in English?
Trevenant's bad and slow.
Trevor's bad and slow.
I only give it D because it has 3 stab moves.
I would say Weed
That's
Whacker.
true. It does have 3 types that it's stabbed with, and it's steel. So go ahead and put it in D. Because it has that dumbass move.
We got another Alolan favorite. We got a Tapu.
Tapu, man.
Yes, sir.
Tapu.
Tapu Boo Boo. More
Um,
like.
Tapu Boo Boo.
And I mean that one's pretty good though.
It is pretty strong. It's got play rough, foreign elite, superpower. That shit kind of crazy. That might be an A tier, yeah.
That's A tier.
And it gets grassy surge. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you right next to Shaman. I'll put you above Shaman. I think you're better
Put
than
it
Shaman.
above Shaman.
Now we have a Kartana.
Kartana's
S tier.
S tier. Beast
Yeah.
Boost, Sacred Sword, Steel Strike.
You're gone.
You're gone. Leaf Blade, and I have a whatchamacallit, Swords Dance. I wouldn't like to be next to him.
Yeah. S tier
That's a
easy.
good Pokemon. It can be whatever it wants to be.
Alright. We got a Froakie.
Froakie.
Hey yo.
Wrong Pokemon.
What you mean, Froakie?
I'm thinking about the ops.
Grookey.
Gotcha. Grookey.
Very mid.
Very mid. It gets branch poke as a stab move in the early stages, and it doesn't even recover its health. That's bad.
Yes, trash. Put that in Weed Whacker.
Hello, welcome to Weed Whacker, you stupid monkey. What's that? Thwacky?
Thwacky.
Bruh, nah.
I like it even less.
I like it even less because of the name.
I'll put you a spot behind it. Alright, now we got
Willowboo!
we got DJ Khaled.
Super Saiyan 3 DJ Khaled.
Let's put Rillaboom through the WWE like intro where he comes in with the theme song. What would his theme song be?
Boom, 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 boom.
I agree with that.
Boom, boom,
Nothing.
Nothing but generic drums in the
That One
background.
Punch Man intro.
He has Grassy Glide. He has Grassy Surge.
High horsepower,
High
superpower,
horsepower,
rock
He's a
slide.
solid mon.
Drain Punch. Put him in A tier.
Ooh, glossy floor.
Glossiflor. What the hell is a oh?
Trash.
Yeah, I should
Weed Whacker.
put him in the shredder.
Let's be honest, Toe Trap Tribe. You've never used this Pokemon. You have no idea whose his name is. Come on, folks. Put it in the comment
I was
right
about
now.
to say Cottony again.
I was too.
It's in Pokemon Unite, the thing that Kiba214 always uses.
Gossifleur and Eldegoss.
Eldegoss. Yeah.
I'll put you in the weed whacker because I have no idea who your name is.
It took us 40 years to figure out what that thing was, and it's not gonna take that long to figure out where it goes.
All right.
Throw it away.
Pre-evolution of Flapple and Appleton.
Go.
Garbage. It's probably Weed Whacker.
That sounds about right.
What the hell is that even called?
Who cares?
I don't.
It's Apple.
Oh no.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, bro.
No,
And
sir.
then you get what? Flapple?
Flapple,
Nope, that shit do.
Appleton.
Appleton is excellent. It's cute, except for when you look
I'm
at
thinking B tier. And we have Mega Flapple.
I'm sorry.
Mega trash. Mega weed whacker.
it.
All right, guys, I want y'all to hold your breath for this one. All right.
Okay.
Oh, biscuit head out, boy!
That's Miss Caliber.
Calyrex. Straight up.
Nah, he asked. That's
Bottom of weed
that's
whacker.
like a
I
grass.
want everybody to hear me when I say this. Calyrex is Weed Whacker, and you cannot argue me. Look at him.
If anybody's gonna fight S tier for Calyrex or anything above Weed Whacker, please leave it in the comments.
Please, why does it have a beanbag on top of its head?
Lie to me right now.
That should do.
We have Hisuian Voltorb.
He's doing Voltorb. It could
Is
have
weed
been.
whacker.
It could have been cool. Oh wait, so
It's not,
sorry.
though.
That's a Weed Whacker. So Hisuian Electro could have been cool.
But it is not.
It is a grass electric. It is bad. You can go with your brother.
It's just a fucking electrode.
Imagine.
We have another one that could have been good, but it's not. Hisuian Lilligant.
Oh nah, Hisuian Lilligant is kind of crazy.
Kind of clean,
The
bro.
victory dance. Nah, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to put that in A tier at least.
For real?
For real.
I was thinking B or C.
That's a grass fighting type. With
Tiebreaker?
Yeah. Go to up. it go down.
Down bad, up good.
that's an A tier.
All right. For the last Mon,
Yeah.
we looking at Hisuian Decidueye. This was my choice for Pokemon Arceus. It treated me good. It loved me. It never failed me. I like it.
Hisuian Decidueye
I'm thinking an A
is
tier.
the equivalent to if I can't afford a Hisuian Lilligant, I go to the generic brand.
To me, I'm thinking old time Breloom.
Old time Breloom. I
Okay.
could just get a Breloom.
I'll
Did it exist?
I could wait. I could wait a couple hundred.
I'm gonna drop some unfortunate knowledge right now. All of the starters in Pokemon Legends Arceus are mid.
Not canon.
That's
They
not
are
cap.
underwhelming as fuck.
That's not cap.
Not cap.
With that being said, Hisuian Decidueye
I think it places.
is a B tier for me.
All right, folks. We have come to the conclusion
Yeah.
of our tier list for grass types.
Yeah.
But
We
for
got- we
1
got-
second,
We got two more.
we have some honorable mentions. Celebi. I'm thinking A.
Celebi. Hell no. That shit doo doo. What the fuck? Celebi ass is.
All right, where do you think Celebi should go?
That's a C tier at.
Oh, fuck. What do you think of Lucius Celebi?
Celebi to me is like not that good.
That shit ass.
Oh, ×4 to bug. ×2 to ice.
Bruh, the second we're typing in
Bruh.
×2 to dark.
Flying,
×2 to
dark,
ghost.
fire.
You really want that shit on your team? I don't know about that.
Nah, bro.
Flying.
It
That's
couldn't
a
be me.
You got to lie.
It couldn't be me.
Oh, okay.
Imagine taking an insurance claim out on Celebi. You're done.
You're fucked.
All right, Celebi's bottom of C.
I think
And we
so.
have Tangrowth.
Tangrowth. Oh yeah. So Tangrowth is a pure grass type, which kind of saves it from those the drawbacks of being a psychic and grass type, and it's got excellent defense. With an assault vest, it's over. I think that's a solid 8.
Okay.
All right, let's
I
go.
don't have any complaints.
Excellent.
All right, take a look, read it and weep.
What about Zaru?
I know our
Oh, Zaru.
Zarude, Weed Whacker. I don't care about that one.
I don't
That's-
care. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you what? Are you still playing Sword and Shield? Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, dumbass.
That game sucked.
Look at our Weed Whacker list. We know it's pretty hefty,
Yeah, pretty big.
pretty fit.
All right. Channel announcements, guys. Subscribe to the video, you fucking mook. That's it.
Turn on post notifications.
Like
We'll be dropping a video every Friday from now on.
New video every time we upload.
Like and comment your favorite grass type Pokemon. Mine is probably Kartana.
Mine is Roserade.
Mine's gotta be Sceptile.
All right, but let us know what your favorite type is. And with that, we'll be exiting out. This is the tribe.
The tribe.
Ribbit.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.